Alright guys, let's continue on here.
So we rise and grind, they say the sky's the line, but the smart people know that it's not. I'm overprotected through the dopest of methods. Now my vocal perfection. This is audio reference. Yes. So tell a hater here's the slammer. I know they hating on us, but mind your manners.
Alright, here we go.
You go and own it, and we don't got the spirit, but at least we could, put it on me. I'll be sipping, don't stop, and you get the wrong number if I don't like you.
Glad to have you with us for this head-to-head between the Texans and the Patriots. The Patriots are hosting here and want to be able to keep the
I should have picked a team that had a dome.
Chris, what is the key in this matchup?
Well, Gus, I think you said it best, home field advantage. This team needs to come out and rally early to get the fans on their side. If you have thousands of fans screaming and cheering, you feed off of that and you can turn it into some positive stuff on the field. This should be a great game in this one.
All right, Chris, and with that in mind, time to get this one going. We are ready for the NFL on EA Sports right now. So now the quarterback comes onto the field, and in conversations with him earlier in the week, he mentioned that he really wanted to get going early and get into a rhythm. Let's see if he can do just that. And with that, let's take a look at some of the key starters on offense, a group that hopes to put up some points in this one. And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one. He's loose and running strong. I'll pick up a 4.
Well, that's a good feeling as a quarterback right there. You see a blitz like that coming, and you get the ball out of there and pick up the first down. Now, as a defensive coordinator, you may be a little more hesitant to call that blitz, and quarterbacks like that.
And the tackle was made by Ndamukong. As we introduce the key players on defense, we look no further than Ndamukong out of Nebraska. How do you do? He's a dominant force on the D-line.
Yeah, Gus, this guy, for such a young player, is as polished as you are. He has the instincts out there of a 10-year pro, and players like him that can come in and dominate the defensive line so soon in their career, well, they're really once-in-a-generation type players. There are some receivers out there with such great hands that the quarterback is going to take a few more chances with them than he would other players. This receiver has the ability to make those kinds of catches.
Hit and drop behind the line.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Wow.
There he goes. And he's gone. He's in. Touchdown.
Who's this running back? I haven't even heard of him. Dang. Rookie. Halfback. Wow. They got 2 good rookies. Then they got Christian Ponder.
Wow, when you think about all the great athletes that are on the field in an NFL game, it is just amazing to watch one guy weave his way down the field for a touchdown like that.
Number 6 hits the PAT. It's now a 7-point game. Houston is up a touchdown. Number 6 will be kicking off. And it's fielded at the 4. Knocked out of bounds at the 28-yard line. And coming to the field, the quarterback, who hopes to lead this offense to victory in this game. He's dropped for a loss. Here are the offensive starters, and it's a unit that has no shortage of big-time weapons. Chris, wideout Deshaun Jackson from Cal might be the most exciting player in football right now.
Yeah, when he gets his hands on the ball, you can hear the crowd gasp as if they're expecting something incredible to happen, and a lot of times it does. I haven't seen many guys come in the league and make as many big plays as Deshaun Jackson has.
And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one. We have our first penalty of the game.
Holding offense.
Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
First down.
Moore is flagged for a hold on the play. And first down once again, but they'll be backed up following the penalty. Throws middle of the field. Navarro Bowman was there for the stop. They'll gain 8 on the play. Brings up second down and about 12 yards to go. Ball on their own 41. Fires a strike to the right. The stop was made by Devin McCourty. A good job there by the quarterback to fit that ball in there with good coverage.
Yeah, and the defensive back didn't really do anything wrong there. The quarterback just made a good throw. We'll see if he starts to play him a bit more aggressively, maybe initiate some contact and get that receiver out of his comfort zone going forward.
First down and 10. Drop behind the line. And as we take a look at some of the key defenders, we look at John Beeson out of Miami.
And Gus, when you look at what he's done in his career so far, you realize it is no fluke. He's the perfect combination of size and speed for what you want in the linebacker in today's game.
And the tackle was made by Dante Whitner. About 4 on that play. We've played a quarter. The score, 7-0. Now they'll face a 3rd and 6 situation. Fires a laser down the middle. He's wrestled down at about the 17-yard line by Poole. First down, 10 to go. Ball's on the 17-yard line. Foster on the give. That is their 6th first down. Good drive they've got going here.
Well, they always say the best friend of a quarterback is a good running game. Well, this running game has become a BFF for this quarterback because this has been one impressive drive.
On the ground with the tailback. He's dropped down at about the 3-yard line by Bain. And he'll lose yardage on the play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man. And that time, the defense's big men, they won the battle.
He's looking
This dude's just my touchdown receiver.
For a completion.
And he put some mustard on that one, didn't he, Gus? He's got the arm to get it there quickly, but he throws such a tight spiral that allows him to be deadly accurate as well. The power is great, but without that tight spiral, a completion like that isn't possible.
Definitely a hard pass to try and cover. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. The Texans got the ball into the end zone on their last possession. They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Number 38 gets the carry. He's going to be tackled for a loss. They've got a 2nd and 12 here. They have the ball on their own 18. Has a man short to his left. Leotis McKelvin was there to bring him down. A gain of 6 yards on the play.
You know, that's good recognition that time by the quarterback. He saw the man-to-man coverage. He goes to the out route. That's pretty easy to get done.
Nice.
He goes down. Sack. It's 4th down. The Texans lining up to punt. Jackson will take off at the 38. He makes it out to about the 47-yard line. Antoine Winfield was there for the stop.
He did a good job there, finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that can go wrong, and only a few that can really go right.
So they line up at the 47. Still looking for an open man. Looks right. Throws. It's a pick. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been...
Is that guy a rookie too? No, I just never heard of him.
Quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
Throws to his left.
A missed chance to make a big play there. He seemed to get a little too excited and just made a really poor throw.
Passes short right side. Drops it, and he was pretty well covered. It's 3rd down, 10 yards for first. Ball on their own 48. Under heavy pressure.
How many times do you see a team perfectly execute a blitz pickup and simply can't block the guy? And there's nothing the coaches can do there. They did their job, but the guys just got overwhelmed.
Jackson will take it at the 21. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much room. On top of that, the rainy weather is definitely not helping. They'll take over at the 24-yard line. And we'll have a 1st down and 10. Goes through his progression. Jackson caught that one for a gain of 7. They'll need about 3 yards here on 2nd down. Throws the screen. Breaks away from the defender. He's in the open.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Good coverage downfield. He's looking down the middle. Throws.
Under pressure, and he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on their own 39. He's searching for a receiver. Flips it out short to his left. Jackson was the intended receiver. They're facing a 3rd and 10. We're looking for a man. Here comes the heat. The Texans just took their first time out. It's 4th and long now after the sack. White fields it at the 26. He makes it out to the 43-yard line. Mike Jenkins was there to bring him down.
He did a good job there finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong and only a few that could really go right.
It's 2nd and 4 yards to go. 1 minute left to play in the first half. Decides to run. He finds a lane. The defense has been all over him today, so it looks like he's going to try to make some plays with his feet.
Yeah, he definitely looks rattled out there, and that's not to say that this guy can't run, but a quarterback should really be thinking pass first and using the run when the opportunity is there.
Floyd was the intended receiver on the play. Short throw to the left.
Well, that's an example of a very good play against pressure. They were coming after him, but the quick throw beat him.
Looking, fires it to the left. Leotis McKelvin was there for the stop.
The Texans got a big play that time, and they need a whole lot more of that after beginning this game with a very pedestrian passing attack. That was good.
Taylor Mays was there to bring him down. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make
wow.
and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today. This guy is just a talent, isn't he? You get him the ball in the open field and he just does the rest by himself.
And I doubt we'll see a deep kick here. They'll probably just squib it to get to the hat. He'll attempt to squib it. Gets the ball at around the 10. The stop was made by Antoine Winfield. They'll go to work at the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Give to the tailback.